Hello, it's Tanya. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here. What I'm doing today is I think this is part 4 of my Brocante mini album or junk journal. You could even use it as an interactive book if you wanted. And we're going to be making the hinges. So I think that's really going to be cute. And then I hope to decorate the inside of the cover. So let's see what you need if you want to do this. Later, and I'll show you in a minute, we'll need a 1/2 inch score tape. That's why I have everything listed in the description box below. You get this whole set, and I think it comes out cheaper that way, but you do you, whatever. I appreciate it if you shop my links, but you definitely don't have to. So you'll need the 1/2 inch, you'll need the 3/8 inch, and then you'll need a 1/4 of an inch, all right? I'm going to be using my Distress Oxide in black soot. Okay, you're going to need a ruler and a scoreboard, okay? So I've cut mine, and there's a couple ways to do this. I've cut mine to 11 inches wide by 8 1/4 inches tall because I just want it to cover most of that. I don't want it to cover all of that, okay? And this is going to be covered, so you're not going to see where maybe I have a little less room here. You're not going to see it, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and distress this with my black soot. And I went ahead and got my glass mat out. You may see some glare from the ring lights. I'm sorry, you'll just have to bear with me because I don't want this sliding around like my gray one does. I need to get something to put under that so it won't slide, something with some grip. But for now, I'm going to use this glass mat. I really do like it. All right. And we only have to do one side of this. All right. Then I'm going to move my book out of the way. Now, making hinges is really easy. Some people may think it's really hard, but it's actually not, okay? So what I want to do is I want to leave 2 inches in the front of my book. So I'm going to go over to 2 inches and I'm going to score. All right, and then I want to leave 2 inches in the back of my book. So I'm going to score that. Okay, you could do that last score later. You don't have to do it now. And what I want to do is I want 3/8 of an inch before my hinges start. So all you do is count over 1, 2, 3. Score that. All right. Now here's where the hinges actually start, okay? And I want to go up a 1/2 inch for the hinge to go up and a 1/2 inch for the hinge to go down. So all you do is count 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the hinge up. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the hinge down. So we have 3/8 of an inch and then a 1/2 inch for each one of these. And why do these look crooked? I don't know. All right, so that's one book page. Then I need 3/8 of an inch. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then we need our second book page. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's one hinge. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2 hinges. Then we need 3/8 of an inch. 1, 2, 3 for that. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the second. See, that's 1, 2. This will be our third book page. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's 3/8 of an inch at the beginning, 1 book page, 3/8 of an inch in between my hinges, 2 book pages, 3/8 of an inch, 3 book pages. So I need 3/8 of an inch. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then I just need, let me make sure, 1, 2, 3, 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 book page. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 book page. And 1, 2, 3. And that is that, okay? Now, I probably should have just waited. So from here, you shouldn't score. Just forget that score. Okay, so what you'll notice, and I'm sorry if I'm making this more complicated, I'll link my Alice in Wonderland hinge tutorial. It's very simple and I didn't mess up, so you'll be able to understand that. But from this, you have 2 inches, and from this, you have 2 inches, okay? So what you want to do from here, you're going to notice that you have this bumpy side right here. I know you probably can't see it. And then this smooth side. This is where you've scored it and it's raised. You want to flip it over to this bumpy side where it's raised. And then you want to put 3/8 inch score tape in the first of the 1/2 inch spaces, okay? So that was our 2 inch. Okay, this is our 1/2 inch. So you want to put the 3/8 inch in the first one of those. Okay, so we're just going to put it, you don't want to put it on the score line. You want to put it close to the score line, but not on the score line. I think I got that one over a little more. Okay, so we're going to do that all the way across. All right, so there's that. Then here would be this one. I think I definitely got a little crooked. I hope my head's not in here. Okay, and then here's this one. And our other little spot. These are in the 1/2 inch spaces. Okay, and then that's our hinge. And we're going to put it in this. Okay, and then we've got one more we can put right here. Okay, now we're not through, but I want to burnish this down really well and take my little scissors that nothing sticks to and just trim off anything that's hanging over. You could also flip it back on itself. Okay. Okay, when you get it like this, you're going to flip this over. Then you're going to put your 1/4 of an inch score tape in each one of the 1/2 inch spaces. Okay, now this, I have a little bit extra over here because here was my 3/8 of an inch. So what I could do is just mark right here so that I have 2 inches and cut all this off, which I may do later, okay? But let's worry about putting our score tape in. All right, so we flipped it over. We're going to put our 1/4 inch score tape in each one of the 1/2 inch spaces near the score line, but not on top of it, okay? So that's what I'm going to do. I know you probably cannot see at all. It's even hard for me to see this. And I'm going to try to do a much better job. Okay, and then we're going to put this right next to it. But like I said, not on that score line. Okay, and we're going to do this one. Make sure you put it to the 2 together, the 1/2 inch spaces that adjoin one another, because that's where you want it. I got that one awful close. So hard to see. Okay. So that's 1 spine, 2 spines. And then here's the other one. Oh, that one went crooked. Okay. Here's the other one. And then, so you've got 3 spines. Here's going to be our last spine. You have as naturally as many spines as you have pages. I have 4 pages, but they're front and back, so that equals 8. Okay, so we have that. Now I'm going to burnish this down. This way I won't forget and not burnish something. Trim that off a little, but like I said, you can peel it back, okay, on itself. Okay, once you get it like this, you want to flip it back over. You could do this all at once. I just try to keep it in my mind. And we're going to put score tape in each one of these 3/8" spaces, okay? So we're going to take our 1/4 inch score tape. Now you're not going to see a lot of this, but I went ahead and just stressed it anyway, okay? So now what we need to do is the easiest way I have truly found to do this is fold this up like this. Fold this over like that, okay? Then here is a hinge, okay? So what you want to do is take these two, let me find my pokey tool, these two off right here. And we're just going to come straight down through here. That's a hinge, okay? Then what we're going to do is fold these two together, right like that. And fold this one in and these two together. To me, this is the easiest way to do it because I get so confused with all of the different hinges, pieces of score tape. This is just a lot easier for me to do it this way. Okay, then we're going to take these two and make a hinge out of that. Okay, so we've got 2 hinges. All right, then we're going to fold this right here on its score line. That's our 3/8 inch in between. You could just kind of accordion fold it too if you wanted. Okay, and then we're going to crease these two. Take them off. The first time I tried this, I was like, what? You definitely should make you a practice run. I would always recommend a practice run doing this. Because otherwise you're going to be totally, maybe confused. Maybe not. You may just really be like, oh, okay, I get it. And great if that's you. I wasn't like that. I had to do mine a little different, okay? So you're going to hinge, fold that over, okay? Then we're going to take this off. And we're going to take this off. Okay. And then what I didn't do, which I was supposed to do already, and I didn't, but we can still do it. It's not a problem. Is I needed to put score tape on here, and I didn't do that. You really can do that first, or if you think it will help you not to be as confused, you can do it later. It might be good for you to do it later if you think you're going to get all confused about what you're doing. See, we have a hinge here. And they're really stiff when you start off. A hinge here. A hinge there. And a hinge there. You just want to keep making these very pliable because they don't want to, you know, they're thick cardstock. They don't really want to bend and everything. And the more pliable you make this, the more pliable your spine is going to be. I mean, it's never going to be exceptionally because you don't want it, you know, to come loose. But I like that, okay? So now, if you have score sheets, this is really what you want to do. So what you want to do is flip this over. That's why you really need to do this beforehand, but you can go ahead and do it now. Put this right on here. And this is what is going to adhere it to your book. Now, like I said, if you had score sheets, you definitely could use the score sheets. It would work quite nicely. And you just want to go up to that 3/8 inch area. And I might have to, gonna have to switch to my 3/8 inch score tape. And then that'll fit right on there. Okay, then we're gonna burnish this down. Even though I did it later, it still worked out, you can see, okay? So once again, I'm going with my 1/2 inch score tape, putting it all along the edge. It's really hard to mess this up because, like I say, you can always do something else. There's always a way to fix it. And it might be good for you to do it this way at first. You don't have as much score tape to look at. And then I'm going to go back to my 3/8 inch and snug it right in here. Like that, okay? And burnish that down. Okay, here's our hinges. This is how we're going to put it in the book, all right? All right, so I'm going to get my book out. I hope you've been able to see. Now, this is kind of hard for me to see. All right, so you want to put this right in the middle of your spine, okay? Because that's your hinges. So let's look and see what we have. We have about 1/4 there. Let's see. 1/8 there. Let's see. 1/8 there and 1/8 there, okay? So that looks pretty good. I think I'm just really going to basically eyeball it. You just don't want it sticking out. You want it in your spine. Okay. All right, let's look at this side. About 3/16, maybe a little less on the top, but I'll take it. So I'm gonna just put a line right here. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look one more time, and I want it to go straight. Okay, I'm going to try not to move anything. Oh, and it already moved. But I have my line. That's good. I'm going to remark my line right here. That one looks straighter to me. Okay, I'm going to peel this back like this. You could use your pokey tool if you start having trouble. Okay, and I'm going to let it fall. right there. And I'm going to pick this up. And let it fall there. That looks pretty good, okay? Then I'm going to flip this over, so hopefully I can see a little better. I'm hoping you can still see. We're just going to roll it on down. Okay, so let's look at that. That looks pretty good, okay? Now we're just going to burnish this down, and we are going to go in here. Now really, I messed up, okay? This was supposed to be on the other side. I don't know how I did it. Like I said, it's been a long time. But when you do it like this, it kind of lets your spine come out. But this was supposed to have that, and it was supposed to be stuck down in like that, see? So if I take that off, it's going to be sticky. Let me see. I could go ahead. Let me see. No worries. You know how I tell you can always fix something? I went and cut paper that was 3/8 of an inch. And I'm going to slide it right in there. And it will be just fine. No worries at all. This one I cut a little thinner, but to tell you the truth, I don't think it's going to matter. Oh, no, they're not the same, are they? Oh, that one wasn't pulled down. That's what it was. It's longer. Okay. So I'll cut it off as I go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull back half of this right here. Now this is a step you wouldn't have to take, but I messed up. But you know, it's good that I mess up, because then you can kind of see how you can fix your mess ups, okay? And I probably should have started at the top. I think I do better up here. I don't know why, but I do. Okay. I just remember, and I'm going to ink this. Might as well get all the bang for my buck, because you can do this in between your pages if you want, and it gives it an extra little look that's really pretty. I've never done it, but it really is nice. Okay, then we're just going to line it up there. Keep it straight. I'm just going to pull the rest of this off. And there it is. You would never know that I messed up. And it'll give us that cute spine that kind of sticks out, okay? So, no worries at all. Now this one is a little thinner. So we'll just... I think this paper dries my hands out. All this paper, I love it, the paper, but I'm just saying, I think it dries me out. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take this off. I think I do better. Just trying to go straight. Now, I see right here, that's going to have to be cut off, and that's no problem if I can cut straight. Okay. And naturally, I couldn't. All right. Maybe maybe I should measure first. That one's perfect, okay? I'm gonna grunge this up. I have never messed up like this. But if I never mess up, you never know how to fix things. And I totally believe there's always a way to fix something. I don't know how I got so confused, but I did. Okay. And just pull that straight. There we go. Love it. Now, I just think that's really cute, okay? And then I'm going to put this thinner one right here. It's so hard to cut, just 3/8 of an inch. Cut this one a little short. I mean, not as wide. But that is okay. You'll never know. Okay. I'm going to put this right there. Pull it straight down. And then naturally, it was a little long. Wish I had gotten that one. I know what I'll do. I'll deal with that later, okay? Then right here is our last one. Okay, pick this off, then right here, put that right there, take it straight down, and it is perfect now, okay? See there, you would never know what I did, never. So we'll burnish this. Now your spine will be stronger if I had put that down there, but it's really not a problem. All right, you can see what we have. Okay, now we still have our hinges. I'm going to get my pages out. Well, first, I'm going to put this on this inside cover. I think it's going to be beautiful. So I'm going to get this. This should have been a quick video. Stay with me. I'll show you how to fix your problems. All right. Now I'm going to go back with my Barely Art glue. And I'm going to put it on here. All right. Now I want to just sort of so hard to see. Okay, where's my dry baby wipe? Okay, and I think I'm going to put something right here. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to do. Then on the back, I was going to put this, but then I noticed on one of my ladder, well, in here in this page, that's there. So I don't know if I want to do that or if I'm just going to cover it with the clocks. I think I might just cover it with the clocks. And what I should have done with this paper is cut this down just a little bit. I didn't really cut it. Well, no. Yeah, it did need to come off a little. This is the video of what to do and what not to do. This bottom, I wonder. Ooh. Okay, I was able to lift this up a little bit at the bottom, and I just took my scissors and trimmed it off a little bit, and I think it's fine. It could be better, but I'll take it. And then this, I cut down. But I need to cut a little more off. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, so I'm going to grunge this up. I think I'm just going to go with the watches since I already have the other side on here. It's beautiful, but like I said, it's already in the album. Okay. Okay, I like that. That looks really pretty. All right, now let's go ahead, since we've got this done, and put our pages in. Okay, this is going to be with page 1, so I'm going to start in the back. I decided to make this my back page. All right, so what I want to do is tear this off and tear this off a little bit. And I'm going to slip this on. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the back. Where's my back page? Here it is. Okay, this is going to be my back page. Pull that back some. Pull this back some. Get that started. Pull that out. And then pull that out. And then there, that page is in. And you just keep going like that. Now, I will tell you, I don't want to hide anything. I made my hinges too long. I don't know what is with me today. My mind has been everywhere, but not the right place. So I just took my little razor knife and cut 1/8 off of each end. And now they fit, okay? So my pages were 8 inches long, and I had mine at, I forget what it was, but they would never have fit. So, like I said, I don't know. This is probably not the best tutorial to follow. But, go watch my Alice in Wonderland, okay? I couldn't even think of what you called her. I don't know. My brain is everywhere today. And then you just pull this out. In a perfect world, this would all be level. You can see mine look like little, I don't think I could cut that. I don't know. I may see what I can do with it. And this was such a pretty little book, but, you know, I'm human. Okay, then this is next. Okay. Okay. Let's put this on slide it all the way down before you secure it. Okay. All right, we have our pages in. I don't know what to do about this. This is driving me nuts. All right, I sort of fixed it. I am so sorry that this video went this way. I don't know what's wrong, but anyway, I probably should have just stopped filming, but I think I saved it pretty well. You can see this really does look pretty there, okay? And then I just went in and cut them level. That's what I did. I cut them, and I think they look really pretty good, and I couldn't cut this because it has to be with that. So all in all, I think it turned out really nice. I love the cover. I really like the addition right down through here. Like I said, a lot of times you can do that and it adds special interest. I think it's really cute. And you can see the pages are in. I love them. Okay, so the next time what we will be doing is I'm going to decorate my pages inside and the front and back cover and add some tags. So the next video will finish up this particular mini album from Stamperia. So if you stuck with me this long, give the video a big like, share the video, and subscribe to my channel. Like I said, watch my Alice in Wonderland video on basically what was really bad was putting in these pages. I've never messed up like that before. So I'll link that. You can watch that. But this turned out, like I said, you can always save something. It does not look bad now. It really does. But it's really pretty just to look at. So until next time, stay crafty.